Let's go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. Over. Drop. Exactly. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me make this pin comment really quick. Boom, 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 boom. And posted and pinned. Excellent. Hi, hello, hello. Oh, Jennifer, welcome in. Yes, you don't need to RSVP. You are officially in. I'll do a really quick intro for anyone who's new. Hello, hello. If you are watching right now, you have officially made it to the bag drop. We only do these bag drops once a week on FashionNica.com every single Wednesday. So today is officially bag drop day. How it works, I'm going to share all of the beautiful bags in today's curation, and then at exactly 7 p.m. Pacific time, that's when they're going to drop on FashionNica.com. And then today's bag drop theme happens once a year, and what could it be? It is the Beth bag drop. If you have no idea who Beth is, she is our e-commerce and creative lead. She's also the one that helps me weekly curate these themed bag drops for you guys. So welcome to the Beth bag drop. In terms of the color story, Beth loves her textiles. She loves different materials, different fabrics, different leathers. She loves beaded. She loves non-beaded. There are just so many different bags in today's show that I cannot wait to share with you because each one tells its own story. And then I have some fun like history because I know you guys are really liking the history. So I do have quite a few pieces with some like history backstory to them. With that said, I'm going to share all the bags with you at exactly 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's when all of them are going to drop on fashionica.com. So just to confirm, everything I'm sharing, nothing is available right now. Nothing, nothing, nothing. But in 1.5 hours, everything will be available. With that said, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with a vintage Chanel piece because Beth is very particular with what types of Chanel pieces she likes to curate. So we'll start off with this one. This is a vintage Chanel chocolate brown suede turnlock Kelly bag. So chocolate brown suede is what drew her love for curating this piece. It's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. And unlike a little mini Kelly, this is a Kelly that can still fit over the shoulder and be a great first Chanel bag for someone, but also like a good casual Chanel bag. So this is how she looks like as a shoulder piece. You can see that there's a lot of space drop wise. So even if you're wearing like a thick blazer or like a big bomber jacket, you can still get it over the shoulder. I'll kind of stand still so you can see. And by the way, we are live on 3 different platforms, so feel free to choose wherever you'd like to watch. If you're watching on Instagram, on YouTube, or on fashionica.com. And yeah, okay. So this piece, I'll do a little 360. She's extremely spacious. You can fit a little Kindle in the back over here, and then you can fit a ton more inside in the interior. And then I think for time's sake, I'm going to share some interiors, but then I'm just going to kind of go quicker because we do have quite a lot of bags in today's curation. So this piece, when she drops, you guys, this vintage Chanel suede chocolate brown Kelly, she will drop at $17.99. $17.99. Okay, so that is the first bag. If you just entered, that is the first bag of the drop. I'm going to do a little mini Celine bag next. So again, when you're thinking of this curation, think of like textiles, different materials, really unique pieces. A lot of these pieces are going to be a little bit harder to find on the resale market because Beth loves a good, rare bag. But I will make sure to share anytime I am talking about like a super rare piece. Obviously, I gotta let you know. Okay, so this next piece, this is a vintage Celine. It's an acetate circle logo nylon tote. So the entire body is made of nylon, and it's kind of got like an upside down trapezoidal type of shape to it. And then the acrylic has Celine Paris engraved on it. She's a little mini tote style, but I just love how you can like hold it like a little mini bag. You can still fit your phone inside of here, by the way. Your phone, a Kindle will fit inside of here, maybe your keys, a card holder, any like mini thing. So it could be a great piece that you can also use like at nighttime, maybe with like a little cocktail dress, or you could also use it when you're traveling because it's super lightweight. And since it's made of nylon, it's going to be easy to just throw inside of your suitcase. So this bag, she's going to drop at $389. $389 for the vintage Celine acetate tote. Okay, moving to the next bag. I'm gonna grab this pretty rare bag. It's rare in the sense that we've also never sourced this bag before. We love sourcing. I'll start off with we love sourcing this style. This is a vintage Gucci box calf top handle bag, but what makes this particular one extremely rare and special is that they switched out the bamboo for a chain turn lock, and then also they made a structured top handle with box calf leather, and then on the top of it is this gorgeous curb chain detail. So basically they switched out the bamboo for this really unique design. I've never seen a brand do this where it has that structured top handle, but then they couldn't like decide. They also wanted to add that gold chain, and I love that detail about it. It's chocolate brown, by the way, and it's more of like a smaller bamboo or smaller top handle style. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And since she's chocolate brown, you're gonna see a lot of chocolate brown, by the way. So if you also love chocolate brown, you are gonna see tons in today's curation. And I'll start off with one. Chocolate brown is one of my favorite colors, obviously outside of like black bags, because I think that they match just as much as black pieces, but it works beautifully, especially for the fall winter time coming up. So this bag, when she drops, this is the rare Gucci 1970s chain accent box calf turn lock handle bag, and this is gonna drop at $849. $849. And I'm just gonna show it again one more time. I just love that top handle style. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do, I'm gonna go for Kevin's favorite bag of the night. So soon already, I know. So, this is Kevin's favorite bag of the night. It is a Loewe olive and suede medium puzzle bag. I love the different textures of this. First off, it's olive up top over here and then also in the middle. And then you also get this, oh, sorry, not olive, suede up top and then in the middle. And then you also get this olive detail and then black calfskin leather. This combo all together, look at it with like my rust colored shirt. Does this not scream like I'm ready for it to be fall? It's this medium-sized puzzle, by the way, made with gold hardware. And then since it's the medium, you can also wear it as a crossbody bag. And then you can even do like a little messenger style because there is one hook at the back. So you can kind of like wear it on the back of your bag as well. You can also just remove the strap altogether and then wear it as kind of like on the crook of the arm. So really popular piece. I love sourcing the puzzle. It is the most highly requested style that we get asked to source day in and day out. We've been doing our best to source as many as we love. So for today's show, how many do we have? We have three. Okay, we have three. And then two of them are puzzles. And then another one is a little bit more of a on the rare side. So I'll share that one later. But this bag, when she drops, this is the Loewe suede and olive medium puzzle bag. This is going to drop at $15.99. $15.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do, oh my God, do I do this one already? Okay, yeah, let's do this. I am obsessed with this little bag. So it's a ruffle vintage Dior, little mini hobo style. I'll start off with the size is amazing, but this detail is what makes it so unique, and it's really cute on the shoulder too. I was trying it on earlier. Like, how fun is that? Your bag gets like a little ruffle. I'll get up close too so you can see it a little bit better. This is a piece made in 2007 and it's called the Ruffle Little Mini Hobo with all of these little perforated flower details on the ruffle design. The color is like kind of a mixture of like a cream mixed with like a butter yellow, which makes it great for styling with pretty much anything. And then it's got the little Dior long charm detail. Really cool bag. Again, I just love that like ruffle detail to it. Very Beth coded too. We also have another ruffle piece that Beth included for her drop today, but wanted to share this piece when she drops. This is going to drop at $9.99. $9.99. Okay, next up, let's do, oh, should I do this? Okay, yes. I feel like I can't pick and choose because we don't have that much time for me to pick. So we're gonna go for a beautiful Chanel 2018 boy wallet on chain. So, what is very interesting about this piece? When I sourced it, I originally thought that it was raffia because like when you look at that like texture, that's kind of like what it looks like. But if you get up close, it's actually a crumpled chevron calfskin leather. So all of everything is leather. All the little leather, and then you kind of get like that embroidered whip stitchy, like kind of like a jagged whip stitch detail for the chevron. It's also made with a beautiful gold boy logo, and then the CC logo itself is like a rope like texture, champagne gold hardware. The color, again, very very Beth coated. I'll share the color story, by the way. This color story is very much in theme for Beth backdrop, but also leaning into the fall because there's tons of chocolate browns. You got the olives, you have the sage, you have the black, you have the creams, the khakis, the Bordeaux's. Stunning color story. And I will post like after this backdrop ends, I'll post a whole like highlight so you can see them all together because they look gorgeous together. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna keep going. So this is a wallet on chain. You can wear a wallet on chain so many different ways, which is why I also recommend it for someone's first Chanel bag because you get more bang for your buck. You can wear it as a crossbody. Obviously, you can see I'm only 5 feet, so this looks a little bit long on me, but that's also the beauty of a wallet on chain. Because they make their chains extremely long, it's fine. You can now wear it, twist it just once underneath the flap, and then it becomes a way better length if you are a little bit shorter like I am. You also can wear it as a long shoulder bag, and then you also have the ability to do little twisties, which is a very popular way. I see so many people style a wallet on chain, and I think it's brilliant, especially if you want to wear a wallet on chain at nighttime. So if you twist it, make a little X on the exterior, and then just loop it once underneath, then she can be worn as a really chic little shoulder bag. And then also, this bag has a built-in card holder compartment. So basically you can ditch your entire wallet or card holder and then put all of your credit cards and gift cards inside of here. And then this one also has a little bag insert shaper. I don't know if we noted that, but it's always exciting when we are able to find one that has the bag insert still. This can fit your iPhone Pro Max, by the way. So this bag, when she drops, this is the 2018 crumpled chevron wallet on chain, and she's gonna drop at $29.99. $29.99. And then, oh, a spectacle. Oh my gosh. I thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I know Beth did an insane job. Okay, I'm gonna do, let's see, shall we go for, let's go for this Loewe bag. I saw someone comment that they are so happy that we sourced the Studio Ghibli, and Beth is the reason why we source the Studio Ghibli because that is her favorite series. I have not watched it. I feel like I should because I feel like I'm kind of like left out because there's so many people who love the Studio Ghibli Loewe collab. This is a limited edition piece, and then this little guy, his name is Calcifer. This is a mini flamenco, really cute like dumpling shape. You can wear it as a crossbody. Right now this is at its shortest length, so I'll wear it as a shoulder bag, but you can obviously wear it as a crossbody bag, so it can get longer. But this is what she looks like on. I love this size. I love this size so much because it fits like just the right amount. You can put your phone in here, your card holder, your keys, a small pair of sunglasses, hand sanitizer. You can also just remove this strap all together and then wear it at nighttime. Like imagine this with your chic little blazer and like a matching pant and then a little kitten heel and then wear this. And I'll get up close so you can see the calcifer detail on here. And this piece, when she drops, this is the limited edition Loewe Studio Ghibli Calcifer Mini Flamenco, and this is gonna drop at $21.99. $21.99. And obviously, feel free to do your research when it comes to the Studio Ghibli. Oh my gosh. Even though this collab came out a couple of years ago, like so many people are still on the hunt for this series. Let me know if you do have something from the Studio Ghibli collection by Loewe. Okay, let's do a bag that Beth has in her collection. She has this exact bag in addition to this exact color. We have a vintage Bottega Veneta and Trecciato pouch. And, you know, I realized there's actually two people in our team that has this exact bag. Beth and then also Mindy just recently added hers to her collection. But it's a cutie little cosmetic style pouch. It's made with chocolate brown lambskin nappa leather. And then you can wear it truly as like a little mini pouch. It makes for a bag that's great for transitioning from day to night. And it's also really easy to open and close because literally just open and close that little bracelet style. Let me share the interior with you. Beth is able to fit so much inside of this bag. She's able to fit her Kindle. I see her put her phone. She has a lot of tchotchkes in her bag, so I can't necessarily call out everything that she has, but yeah, it gets crazy in there. But this is the interior of this bag. Again, even though she's small, you can fit a lot inside of here. So this piece, when she drops, this is the vintage Bottega chocolate little intrecciato pochette, and this is gonna drop at $9.99. $9.99. Moving to the next bag, I'm gonna do a bag that I have in my collection. It should not be a surprise because I do our very, very best to source this bag because I rave about it. This is a limited edition Hermes cargo picotin. I have this exact limited edition cargo picotin in my collection. Currently, it's my only picotin, but I highly recommend getting a picotin if you're on the fence with it because I think that it's a great, like, not first actually. I'll go with good everyday Hermes bag. So you can wear it on the crook of your arm. You can fit your phone in here. You can put your camera in here, your sunglasses, hand sanitizer. The size 18 is already a great size for me. One, I don't put a lot inside of my bag, but also two, like you would be surprised how much can actually fit inside of a size 18. So if you're trying to like decide between like an 18 or a 22, if you put a lot inside your bags, go for the 22. But if you're like me that puts kind of like just the bare minimum, but like every once in a while you throw in your camera inside of here, then go for the size 18. It also kind of depends on like if you are a little bit taller or a little bit shorter. Since I am only 5 feet, I think that size 18 works a little bit better on my frame. But this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. This one is specifically is a limited edition piece, so you kind of get like that cargo utilitarian look to it. It's made with palladium hardware, and then the plastic's actually intact on the hardware itself. The color is one of my favorite neutral colors. It is in the color chai. It's like kind of a mixture of biscuit and taupe. Maybe it's very close to biscuit, actually. I'll go with that. But it's like when you say the color name is called chai, so it's kind of like think of a chai latte. Gorgeous, gorgeous neutral, especially for the fall season coming up. This piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $38.99. $38.99 for the Hermes 2023 limited edition cargo picotin 18. Okay, moving to the next bag. I am going to go for a baguette. Something you need to know. Beth loves her baguettes. Not just any baguette, but like a textured baguette. Things that have beads, things that are a little bit more intricate. Fendi does an insane job at these, especially with their vintage pieces. So just expect a lot of like that different textures and textiles for the baguettes that we're going to share with you today. So this is an ultra rare vintage Fendi lizard beaded zucchino mother of pearl baguette bag. I know it's a mouthful, and I will get into what makes this bag so special. So first off, anytime you see a Fendi baguette that has beading on it, always remember that these pieces are hand beaded. An artisan from Fendi literally took their time and beaded every single part of the bag. I'll do a close-up so you can now see how gorgeous that beading design is. Like you kind of get like this pattern of flowers, and then you have a lizard touch not only on the tab but also on the handle. And then you're also greeted with something extremely special. At the time, Fendi had this is a piece that was made in, I want to say like the early 2000s, but this is when Fendi first introduced birthstones to their collections. So, and it was a very small amount of time that they introduced that, by the way. So it's not often often you'll get to see this. This piece has like real mother of pearl inside of that logo. And I'll get up close too so you can see like it almost has like that iridescent sheen to it. So off the bat, like just that logo itself is what makes it just so cool. And then it's got the classic Zucchino black base, but entirely black. So she'll still go with everything. Obviously a conversation starter, especially if you have a friend that is like a Fendi baguette collector. This is how she looks like as a shoulder bag. And you can always detach the strap and then wear it as a clutch as well. But really excited to have this piece in today's drop. Also, something I want to shout out to. So as I mentioned, Beth helps me curate our themed bag drops. This specific drop, she has been planning for, I'm not even kidding, maybe like 3 months now. Basically, whenever she sees a bag that she's like, this has to be in my Beth bag drop, she'll include it in her drop. So this bag drop has been months in the making. So, okay, let me do one more slow 360 and then I'll shout out what she's going to be. So the ultra rare vintage Fendi lizard trim beaded Zucchino mother of pearl baguette, she's going to drop at $31.99. $31.99. Moving to the next piece. Okay, let me grab the, oh, should we do a vintage Chanel? Okay, let's do this one. So you are going to twin with Angie. We have a bag that it was one of the bags that Angie first had purchased when she started working at FashionNica, and this is a rare Chanel 1990 lambskin bijou mini square flap. Black lambskin leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Finding a mini square flap with the rare bijou chain is very hard on the resale market. This is a bag that was made in the early 90s. I want to say specific year is 1990 for this one. And then you can wear a bijou mini square flap exactly how you can wear a classic mini square flap, because it is a classic mini square flap, but just with a little bijou twist. So you could wear it as a crossbody bag. And then again, for reference, I'm 5 feet, so it hits nicely at the hip if you do ever want to wear it as a crossbody. And then you can also wear it as a long shoulder bag, but then very similar to a mini square flap, you can do the exact same thing, but pull the bijou chain. Okay, there's the Chanel ASMR for you. And then you can now wear it as a beautiful little top handle bag, maybe at like nighttime. And then you can also, since when I pulled it, it kind of shortens the chain as well. Now you can wear it slightly shorter as a shoulder bag, but then you can also pull it a little bit more and then get it to be a super short shoulder bag. So there's a bunch of different ways you can wear this. And then for a mini square flap, surprisingly, you are able to fit your phone inside of here. So phone, your card holder, keys, a hand sanitizer, lipstick, the Lactaids, and then maybe like a small hand sanitizer. So this bag, when she drops, this is the rare Chanel lambskin bijou mini square flap. She's gonna drop at $29.99. $29.99 for this piece. Okay, moving to the next bag. There are a ton of Loewe pieces in today's drop, by the way. Beth loves her Loewe. So this one is a little bit more rare. This was never actually sold in the US. This is a limited edition Loewe Calfskin Quixie Festival Hedgehog Charms Medium Puzzle Fold Tote. I know, again, that was a mouthful, but we have sourced this, I want to say either this might be the third time like ever sourcing it, third or second. But when we sourced this, you guys went crazy over it. And I do want to make sure I share the story because I feel like the story is what makes this just even more special. So first off, it's the classic puzzle fold tote, meaning that it can like literally fold because it's meant to be almost like inspired by origami. It's in this stunning dark Bordeaux red. And what specifically is what makes this a limited edition piece is this was created to celebrate the Quixie Festival. So basically Chinese Valentine's Day. These little hedgehogs are removable. And then, so basically you can like move them closer together so that they kiss, or you can move them farther apart. But basically it's to like speak to these hedgehogs love each other, and the distance between them. So if I owned this bag, I would just have them together. But I also love that it's kind of has that little separation. This is a gold hedgehog, and then this one's like a spikier silver hedgehog. I love the idea that you can kind of like move these guys around depending on like where you would like it to sit. So you could wear it obviously as like a little shoulder bag, and it's the medium size. So I believe you might be able to throw in a small laptop inside of here. For sure, the iPad, and an iPod, Kindle, and then like your AirPods Pro Max can fit inside. This is how she looks like on, and I love the color that they chose for this piece. It's a gorgeous deep Bordeaux red. So this piece, when she drops, this is the limited edition Quixie Festival Loewe Hedgehog Charmed Fold. She's gonna drop at $21.99. $21.99. And also, if anyone ends up snagging it, it'd be so cute if you got the hedgehog Loewe charm, because they also make those too, the little hedgehog charms, the bag charms. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's, ooh, okay, this one comes with its box. It also comes with its dust bag. And rarely do we ever find this bag in this colorway. Hi, hello. A vintage Chanel 1996 Bordeaux lambskin medium Diana flat bag. So this specific color is very hard to find on resale, and I will point out that typically the ones on resale that are a Diana, it's a brighter red. This one is like a dark red hue, so it's like a slightly darker shade than the bright reds that you will find on the resale market. Again, it's very hard to find this specific color. It's made with this super soft lambskin poofy leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. It's a size medium. You can wear this a ton of different ways. If you are trying to decide like between a small or a medium, kind of think of it in like classic flap terms, because they are very similar in size to a classic flap. You can wear it as a crossbody bag. You can also wear it as a long shoulder bag. Imagine this styled with an all black outfit and like a matching dark red lip. It would look gorgeous. And then you can also, okay, more Chanel ASMR. You can also wear it as a top handle, and then you can wear it as a mid-length as well. And then you can also pull the chain slightly longer and then wear it shorter. So a few different ways you can wear this piece, but such a stunning color. And I'll get up close too, so you can see that dark red coming through. So this bag, when she drops, this is the Rare Chanel 1996 Bordeaux Medium Diana, and she's gonna drop at $42.99. $42.99. Moving to, let's keep going. I'm gonna do this vintage Gucci because cannot find this anywhere on the resale market. How cool is this chain detail? So it's a vintage Gucci box calf clutch. We added this generic chain so that you could wear it as a bag. So we're just gonna include it if anyone ends up snagging this bag. But this chain like belted detail are what makes this bag super unique. And then it's kind of like a buckle chain too. It's not like obviously a functional buckle, but I love that design. So wear her as a clutch, or you could wear it as a crossbody bag too. And then for reference, I'm 5 feet. You can also get another chain if you prefer a longer chain or a shorter chain. Imagine like wearing this as like a short little evening bag. And I also love that the chain detail trails off to the back as well of this piece. It almost looks like a little bracelet has laid flat on the top of this bag, and it's just not gonna move. Let me share the interior. And then it has the beautiful Gucci stamping. Oh, that's right. This one's pregnant. I forgot this bag is pregnant. She also comes with a little matching leather card holder, super soft leather, fit like a couple of cards in here. It reminds me of, is it called the Calvi? Maybe the Hermes Calvi card holder, which is, it's very, very simple, but like slide in 1 or 2 credit cards inside of here and you're good to go. But yeah, she's pregnant. So this bag, when she drops, 1 second. Oh, wait, actually, oh, there she is. Okay, so this vintage Gucci, when she drops, this is gonna drop at $449. $449 for the vintage Gucci bag, and not available anywhere on resale too. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's go for vintage Hermes. And this one is going to be a surprise because I don't think I actually shared this one. But hello, hello. So it is, first off, if anyone's birth year is 1993, we found a 1993 vintage Hermes box calf Cellier Kelly in the size 32. She's made with gold hardware, beautiful black box calf leather, comes with her clochette and her keys and her cadena. And this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And then it's the Cellier stitch. So if you love a good structured bag, she's in beautiful vintage condition. And then you can either wear her like this or you can wear her open as well. And then I also have an Hermes Kelly in my collection. And what I did was I sourced a like leather Hermes strap so that I could wear it as a shoulder bag. So if you do want to wear it as a shoulder bag, you do have that option too. You can wear her also open, which a lot of people typically wear a Kelly open as well because it's just easier to like open and close. Okay, this is what she looks like on size 32, beautiful vintage Hermes, 1993 black box calf Cellier Kelly 32 with gold hardware. She's gonna drop at $74.99. $74.99 for the beautiful vintage Hermes box Kelly 32. Okay, next up, let's do, I'm gonna go for this Saint Laurent piece. So this bag, you guys, first off, I was inspired to source this piece because when we went to New York back in April, I went to the Saint Laurent store and I saw this bag that I swear I have seen in like not a vintage version, but an older version. And they actually sell this bag still in store. It is a Saint Laurent runway croc embossed midnight clutch. So off the bat, I love this embossing because it's not like a like you know how like sometimes croc emboss can be really really obvious croc embossed. I love this one because it's not obvious. It's kind of like got a matted sheen to it. It's entirely black with the gold hardware. It's also an east west clutch, which I am a huge fan of. It's got the gold stamping, and then it's just a simple little clutch that you can use for day or nighttime too. Structured frame, and then the interior, I'm thinking we can throw in maybe like your card holder. I don't know if it'll fit necessarily a phone, maybe possibly phone, but to be safe I'll just go with a card holder, keys, and a lipstick, and then maybe like a thin, what is thin, lipstick and hand sanitizer, maybe AirPods possibly. But she's kind of meant to be like that structured thin clutch. So this piece, when she drops, she's going to be $13.99 in excellent condition. $13.99. Ah, thank you so much, Morgan. Oh, I appreciate that. Wait, guys, feel free to let us know too if you have like a favorite bag. I would love to know. It's also really helpful when we're sourcing too, because if there's like a ton of people that like a very specific bag, it'll make sure to keep my own eyes out when we're sourcing. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do our second puzzle of the night, and this one is a mini puzzle. She is a cognac calfskin leather, mini puzzle size, the Loewe embossed anagram, silver hardware. Since she's a mini, this is a size that I would recommend is better suited for transitioning from day to night. So if you are a girly who loves to be out all day and then not necessarily go home, but you like want to just quickly change and then like still use the same bag, this is going to be that bag for you. So you could wear it in the daytime and be hands-free, and then at nighttime, just take off the strap and then wear her as a beautiful little bracelet bag. You can still fit your phone inside of here. Don't let the mini size fool you. If you put your card holder, your phone, keys, hand sanitizer, lipstick, and then like some other like smaller items, you will be able to get a lot of use out of this bag. And this piece, when she drops, she's in excellent condition, and she's gonna drop at $17.99. $17.99. Moving to the next bag. Let's do the bag that Olivia Rodrigo single-handedly made pop off on the resale market. This is a vintage Fendi leopard pony hair mama baguette bag. So, when was this? Olivia Rodrigo, a couple of months ago, she posted or actually Vogue interviewed her, a what's in my bag, and it was literally a vintage Fendi pony hair mama baguette bag. Ever since then, it's so crazy because obviously we keep a very close eye on like the resale market and the prices. The way this like went up in price just in the past few months, specifically like the print and the pony hair, this piece, I am starting to see it now for over 2,000 on resale, which is so wild that happened. But wanted to share that with you because I thought that was such a fun fact. So for if anyone snags this bag, you are going to twin with Miss Olivia Rodrigo. And you can tell she really loves that bag too, because there's a few different photos and videos of her using this bag outside of like just one outfit. So you can tell she loves her vintage Fendi. This is how she looks like as a shoulder bag. And then this piece, since she's the mama size, maybe you can look at what Olivia Rodrigo puts in her bags, but you can put a ton inside of here since it's the mama size. And this piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $14.99. $14.99. Moving to the next bag. I'm gonna grab this vintage Bottega because I feel like if I didn't share this soon, Beth would be so upset. This is a rare vintage Bottega Veneta chocolate embossed small intrecciato hobo. So we love sourcing the vintage Bottega hobos, but this specific one is slightly more special because you get this like floral embossed design all throughout this bag. And it's a beautiful dark chocolate. It's one of the most popular dark chocolates that Bottega sells, in the color fondant, which is a dark chocolate. This is how she looks like on, and it's the size small, by the way. Also, Bottega has gorgeous leather. So over the course of the years, like when you start wearing your Bottega bags, it's gonna get even softer and more buttery. That's why a lot of people like to turn to vintage Bottegas because it's already kind of like that worn in leather that just feels like nice and slouchy. So this bag, when she drops, oh wait, let me get up closer actually so you can see again that beautiful embossed floral design. Okay, so this piece, when she drops the rare vintage Bottega chocolate embossed hobo, she's gonna drop at $16.99. $16.99. Next up, let me do. Oh wait, oh my gosh, should I do this one? Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. So we love sourcing this piece. I love to chat about this because when I went to Paris last year, my first time going to Paris, I obviously had to stop at a Chanel store. And I was very surprised when I saw this style re-enter the Chanel market. This is a beautiful 2015 caviar mini Paris flat bag. What makes it very rare? Well, one, we'll start off with it's a little bit harder to find the caviar leather mixed with this like Paris flap design. But the second thing that makes it rare is actually the size. So this is a mini square flap size. We love to source it in the small and the medium. Rarely will we find it in the mini square flap size. It's made with champagne gold hardware, a little turn lock, and then it's in this like crumpled caviar. So it's kind of meant to be like a distressed caviar. And it's made with the gorgeous diamond quilting. Since it's caviar leather, she's gonna hold up beautifully throughout the years. And then let me actually pull it a little bit longer so you can see the true length of this, because you can actually wear it a few different ways because of its long length. Okay, so as a crossbody, this is how she looks like on. And then you can also wear it as a long shoulder. And then you can twist the chain and then wear it in a way that is probably the most popular way. I see a lot of people wearing a mini square flap. You can wear it as the double chain. Oh wait, and then you can also, hello, just realized, you can also do something like this as a top handle. And then I think I already shared this way. Okay, so this bag, you can fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here, card holder, keys. You also have a little back pocket too. Beautiful, beautiful bag. When she drops, this is the 2015 Chanel Crinkled Caviar Paris Mini Flat Bag, and she's gonna drop at $33.99. $33.99. Oh, Kat, I'm so happy she arrived safely. Thank you for your support, Kat. Okay, next up, let's do, okay, hold on. Let me do a quick time check. Okay. Let's do a Fendi baguette bag. And this is a piece that, holy guacamole, we have never sourced this bag before. Ultra rare vintage Fendi chocolate beaded lizard crystal floral baguette bag. Oh my goodness. I'll start off with a fun fact. So, Fendi, when you see anything that is embroidered by Fendi, know that it took 350 hours to embroider. So, this is not only embroidered, this is also hand beaded. It is definitely a collector's item. If I owned this, it would see the light of day sometimes for the special occasions. But when you get pieces like specifically Fendi baguettes that have so much beading, I prefer to like kind of keep it stored nicely on my either shelf, or maybe even like if you have a bag shelf like in your living room, you can store it there too. But it's such an insane bag, like when you really look at the details. And I mentioned this in our sneak peek video, but like for these bags, obviously you can see that a lot of them are like super limited edition, also extremely hard to find on the resale market. Something to think about like when you're like trying to decide, like, do I think this is going to be a limited edition piece that like in 10 years from now is going to be something to talk about? Yes, I would look at the little details. So for example, this one, she's not only embroidered, she's also hand beaded. She has the lizard touch. And then here's the kicker. She also has little crystals in the middle of her logo. And these are like tiny little stones. I'm going to get up close too so you can see like those crystal details in here. She's also the mini mama size, which if you've watched any of our lives, the mini mama size is a pretty rare size for a Fendi baguette. You still kind of get a little bit of space where you can still fit the phone, the card holder, the keys, the hand sanitizer, the Kindle inside of here. But absolutely stunning bag. You can throw it over the shoulder too. Really special piece. Definitely that conversation starter as well. Again, if you have people that love Fendi baguettes, this is one that they're going to drool over. So this piece, when she drops, this is the ultra rare chocolate beaded lizard crystal floral mini mama baguette bag. She's gonna drop at $21.99. $21.99. And then also, I'll share this bag too, because not only is this a collection that we have never sourced before, we also have the beaded tote version of this. So it is the exact same print. This one has obviously a ton more beads and embroidery to her. She has the lizard trim, definitely a special Fendi collector's piece. My recommendation, I would say I wouldn't necessarily use this as a work bag. If you're thinking about it, don't think about it. Just use it as like putting smaller essentials, because these pieces are entirely hand beaded on top of that and embroidered. They're very delicate. So treat them as like art pieces when you decide to use them. Don't put a lot inside of here. And I know it's going to be tempting because it's a larger tote, but please do not. Or if you do, make sure you take it to Cobbler Concierge, because they can always like fix up the bags for you. But This piece, when she drops, this is the rare Fendi Lizard beaded roll tote, and she's gonna drop at $8.99. $8.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do. Oh my God, do I do this? Hold on, it's 6:15. Okay, fine. We're gonna go back to back crazy kickers. Okay, this next one. So, hi, hello. This bag, not available anywhere on the resale market. If you are an Hermes enthusiast, I cannot wait to talk about what makes this so special. So this is an ultra rare Hermes by Margiela 2000 khaki Togo return Birkin 35 with gold hardware. So what makes this specific Birkin super rare? So I'll start off with between 1997 to 2003, Martin Margiela, he was the creative director for Hermes. At the time, Maison Margiela, for his brand Maison Margiela, his favorite color was this gorgeous, like khaki olive green. He actually loved it so much that he purchased it from his brand Maison Margiela to bring it to Hermes in the year 1997. Specifically, this piece, it was made in the year 2000. 2000 is the only year that Maison or Martin Margiela decided to create it with a contrast stitching. So not only is this specific color a highly coveted piece because it was designed in collaboration with Martin Margiela, but also the contrast stitching is what makes it extremely, extremely rare. And I'll get up close too so you can see what I'm talking about. So do you see that color? It's kind of like a mixture between a rust orange mixed with a brown. So almost like think about when you look at this color, it's very similar to like the shirt that I'm wearing right now, but it's an insane detail and such a special story behind it. So I cannot believe we have this bag in today's drop, but also just such a fun conversation starter too, especially if you are an Hermes enthusiast. So she's made with the gold hardware. This is the size 35. I also have the size 35 in my collection. It's in the khaki, which is this beautiful dark olive green. Imagine this with your fall outfits. Like this color story, yes, absolutely yes. All black, absolutely yes. Do like even like a mustardy color, mix it with like the rust, yes. I think can think of so many different outfits that I would wear this piece with. Chocolate brown. Yes. Okay, there are a few options for you. She's made with the gorgeous gold hardware and she's in the retourne stitching. So you could obviously wear her like this, but not a lot of people wear the Birkin closed. Typically it is opened up because it's a little bit easier to just grab and go. I use my size 35 for work or for when I need to put a lot inside of my bag because you would be surprised how much can fit. I do have a video I posted probably like 6 months ago that shares what can actually fit inside of a Birkin 35. If you love to travel, the size 35 is probably the best option for you, but I can confirm you can fit your laptop inside of here. So this is what she looks like. Oh, I just realized I just posted my Birkin 35 like 2 days ago. So you'll be able to see mine, but I love the size 35. This is how she looks like on, and then I'll do a 360. And I know the color is insane. Such a gorgeous deep olive green. So this bag, when she drops, the ultra rare Hermes Margiela 2000 khaki Togo Ritorne Birkin 35 with gold hardware, she is gonna drop at 13,899. 13,899. Again, not available anywhere on the resale market, and I cannot wait. If you are an Hermes enthusiast and someone compliments the Birkin, you have to say, thank you. It's designed by Margiela with the orangey taupe contrast stitch. Thank you for noticing. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's go for, oh my gosh. Let me see, hold on. Let's do, I'm gonna do this one. So you are going to twin with Beth because she also has this bag in her collection. Makes sense, it's part of her drop. Hi. So this is the final puzzle, and it's a little different from the puzzles that we shared earlier. This is the 2022 avocado puzzle. So if you love the look of a puzzle bag, but you've always wanted it in like a more casual shoulder bag form, then this is such a great option. You will also twin with Beth. She has this exact bag in her collection, and it's kind of like slightly larger. So think like a baguette when you think about this bag. Oh, hi, Beth. Okay, so she's made with gold hardware. And then let me share the interior. You also have the embossed detail on the corner. The interior, beautiful interior, and you can fit a lot inside your bag. Again, very similar to what Beth puts in her bag. You can fit so much inside, and it also has that like gorgeous slouchy feel. She's nice and lightweight, so it's gonna make for a really great everyday bag. So this piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $17.99. $17.99. Moving to the next bag, I am gonna do this cutie little Chanel bag because the charms are what makes this for me. So, first off, it's called the Chanel Extra Mini Flap. It is a rare piece because of the Valentine heart charms. So, it's a piece made in 2009, by the way, and the charms itself are like heart guitar charms. So, you can wear it as a crossbody bag, but there's just a number of other ways you can wear it because of the long strap drop. It's made with black lambskin leather and then this light gold hardware, and let me actually like twist it so you can see another way to wear it. If you did want to wear it a little bit shorter, then you could. And she is a baby. She's just a baby. This is how she looks like as a double chain. And then let me share the interior with you. In terms of what's going to fit inside of here, since this is the extra mini flat bag, throw in a card holder, your keys, hand sanitizer, a lipstick, and then your AirPods. And then just call it a day. And then that's the interior. And this piece, also a rare piece, very hard to find on resale. This is the Chanel 2009 Valentine Heart Charm Extra Mini Flat Bag, and she's gonna drop at $26.99. $26.99. Okay, moving to, we have a bag that a lot of people asked about. I posted this earlier in the day, and oh my goodness, the amount of comments we got about this bag. So, this is another bag that Beth has been saving for this bag drop. A limited edition Loewe Studio Ghibli My Neighbor Totoro knitted vertical tote bag. Like the bag speaks for itself. Truly like moment of silence. Look at how cute the little detail is. So these are little knitted trees on this bag, extremely fluffy. And then this is like a canvas sky blue. And then you have Totoro just hanging out in the tree, chocolate, actually not chocolate brown, cognac brown. And she's technically two bags in one because you kind of get like that more simple look to this side. So if you just want Totoro to hug you, then you can wear it like this. But if I own this bag, like this is such a statement. It also has another strap, so you could wear it either long or short. So imagine this as like a bucket bag. So wearing it like so, and then potentially even a crossbody. Actually, for sure, crossbody. Look at how long the strap drop is. So even if you're tall, like this is gonna work as a crossbody for you. And then you can, if you want it shorter, you can just remove this strap too, but for time's sake, just pretend I removed it. And then you can wear it as a short shoulder bag. Extremely special piece, technically two bags in one. And this piece, when she drops, this is the limited edition Loewe Studio Ghibli Totoro knitted vertical double-sided tote bag, and she's gonna drop at $26.99. $26.99. I saw someone ask about the embroidered Chanel. Do I have to share it? Do I have to? Please don't make me share this bag. Beth, if you're still watching, I'm still mad at you for dropping this in today's drop. Beth, did you see? I literally tagged Gabby and I'm like, please, I don't want to sell this. Let me take this home. Let me. You guys know how one, I have told you so many times, I want to start collecting the rare classic flaps to my collection. And I have the ladybug. We should have talked, Beth. This is an ultra rare 1998 vintage Chanel chocolate brown camellia linen small classic flat bag. This is such a rare bag. There's literally only one other on the resale market, and it's going for $7,900. This is an excellent vintage condition. I don't want to talk about this bag, you guys. It breaks my heart to even share this bag. I hope she goes to a good home. And if she doesn't get snagged, maybe that's a sign too. Entirely linen with the beautiful camellia flowers and 24 karat gold plating. She's a size small. She's gonna go with everything. You can also wear it as a long shoulder. This is so heartbreaking. Beth, hello. Why? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just rip the band-aid off. It's okay. We'll be okay. This, if it does get snagged, I know this is gonna go to a Chanel collector's home. I truly don't know what even to say about this bag. Just know that this is a very, very special bag. Super rare, extremely, extremely rare. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. This bag, when she drops, so the ultra rare 1998 embroidered camellia small classic flat bag with 24 karat gold plated hardware in excellent, chef's kiss, excellent vintage condition. She's gonna drop at $71.99. $71.99. Okay, that's all I can say about that bag, guys. Okay, let me do a quick time check. Whoa, it's 6:30. Hello? Okay, let's go for vintage Gucci. So we actually had two very rare top handles in a style that we love to source, by the way. So this is a very popular piece that we love to source, but we found them both in like super rare textiles. So obviously this is like the classic chocolate brown, but what makes it rare is that chain link. And then as you can tell, this one is ultra rare. It is a Gucci bamboo large top handle bag. And what makes her rare is the lizard. She is in gorgeous condition. She's also in a beautiful like chestnutty brown color. So imagine this with like your all blacks, even like a really creamy oatmeal or neutral outfit, like kind of do a monochromatic fit and style this. Even with this color story, she looks fantastic. But beautiful bag. Also, I want to say this is the first time we've ever sourced it in lizard as well. And here's the kicker. She also is going to come with her lizard longer strap. So in the event you do want to wear it and be hands-free, you can actually wear it as a crossbody bag now. And then this is how it'll look. So this piece, when she drops, this is the ultra rare Gucci Lizard bamboo top handle bag, and she's gonna drop at $19.99. $19.99. Moving to the next bag. Let's go for this little bracelet piece. I love sourcing this collection. This one is a Chanel Pearl Crown clutch, and she's got the beautiful champagne gold hardware, lambskin leather, piece made in 2021. Obviously, you can tell what makes this bag super special is that it's also part bracelet. So it's like a piece of jewelry, but for your arm. You get all these little glass pearls and then a hidden CC right over here. Wear her as a bracelet bag. I also really love the shape of it because you don't typically see this kind of shape in a bag. What is this? Oh my gosh. What's the shape? Six. Sexagon? Is that correct? Maybe? I hope that's correct. Anyways, she's a little clutch style, black with the beautiful pearls. She's gonna drop at $34.99. $34.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. This is our final baguette. I purposely didn't post this one because I wanted to share a little surprise one. So I shared 3 of 4 baguettes. Feast your eyes on this one. So this is a Fendi entirely knitted baguette bag with gold hardware. Look at how cute the knitted design is. So little flowers adorn this piece, and you get flowers all on the back as well. Gold curb chain, and then let me scan it again. So you could wear this as a double chain, but then you can also wear it as a crossbody bag, like so. So a crossbody, but then you also have the ability to wear it, one of my favorite ways, as a crossbody short shoulder, which you typically don't see a lot of people wearing it like this. But if you have a bag that can do this, try it out and see. See if you like wearing it like this. It also is theft free because like no one's gonna jack your bag if it's like literally worn like this. They're gonna be so confused. Okay, let me open her up and share the interior. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, interior, the iconic Zuka print fit a ton inside of here since she is the classic baguette size. She's also been graded in mint condition. She actually still has the plastic intact on her hardware. And this piece, when she drops, this is the Fendi knitted shoulder baguette. This is gonna drop at $23.99. $23.99. Next up, let's keep going. Let's do, I feel like you guys will know what makes this a pretty special piece. I've talked about this a number of times throughout the past few years, but anytime you see a Chanel bag, including like specifically like a Chanel classic flap, if it has like an iridescent sheen to it, the Chanel girlies go crazy. So this is a 2014 iridescent ivory. It's a caviar small classic double flat bag. So if you are someone who's getting married anytime soon, or I think this is gonna make for beautiful winter white, it's got the gorgeous iridescent ivory. Oh, am I paused on Instagram? Oh, really? Wait. Hello? It says that I'm on live. If you can hear me, please let me know. Am I on?
Oh, this is live video paused.
Paused? Wait, so you don't see me?
No.
Wait, what's happening? What does that mean?
This video paused.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hello. Okay, hold on.
It works on YouTube.
It works on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so weird. I don't want to close out of it, but I should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close out really quick and see what happens. Okay.
Oh yeah, the comments say had to come here because Insta is down.
Oh, weird. Okay, so we're on FashionNica.com and I'm hopping on Instagram Live one more time. Please let me know if Instagram Live is working. So sorry, this is so strange. A little interruption. Okay, Jazz, thank you for confirming. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna just keep running with it because we don't have time for these hiccups. I'm so sorry. Instagram was a little funky right now, but I'm just gonna keep going. We're back. We're gonna keep doing it. Okay, so back to this baby. I think I'll start very quickly from what I was chatting about. So anytime you see an iridescent, I know, thank you guys. Thanks for your patience. So sorry, little hiccup. Anytime you see an iridescent piece for Chanel, Chanel girlies go crazy over it because you don't typically see Chanel using iridescent. So this specific one is this iridescent ivory small caviar classic double flat bag. So she's in the size small. I think this is going to be perfect for one, if you are getting married anytime soon, but also two, it's going to be beautiful for the fall and winter time, especially when you start getting into the winter. Think like winter whites, but it's got a beautiful iridescent, like pearlescent. Think of like like a pearl, like an oyster, and you open up the oyster and you're greeted with like the most pearly little pearl you've ever seen. And then it's got the matte silver hardware. You can wear it, obviously, all the different ways. You can wear a classic flat bag. So you can wear it as a double chain. You can wear it as a long shoulder bag. I also have a classic double flap in my collection. And this is my favorite way to wear it, as a crossbody. And this actually looks beautiful with this color story that I'm wearing right now too. So this piece, when she drops, this is going to drop the Chanel 2014 iridescent ivory caviar small double flat bag. She's going to drop at $56.99. $56.99. Okay, next up, let's do, I'm going to go for this one. So if you are looking for a big bag, this is the extra light Fendi large peekaboo in this phenomenal dark, what is the color that is so similar by Hermes? Eton. It's so similar to the color Eton, which is basically like a dark, dark brown, but has like a grayish to it. It's made with gold hardware, and this is the size large, so you can wear it as a shoulder bag. Look at how cute that trapezoidal shape is too. It looks so good as a shoulder. And then if you do want to wear it on the crook of the arm, fit all of your things inside of here. She's got the gorgeous slouchiness too. And then let me open her up too, because I think it'd be really pretty. Even if you wore it like entirely open. Let me take out all of her stuffing so you can see how much space you have to work with. Okay. So interior, you're greeted with the Zucca coated canvas as that huge back pocket, by the way. So this piece, when she drops, again, love like the slouchiness of this bag. Oh, I forgot too. Okay, so I always love to share this fun fact. When I went to the Fendi store, basically the peekaboos, they're a very popular style by Fendi. Over time, this portion is kind of meant to be like a little smiley face for your bag. So I think that's actually why they designed this with the Zucca in the back, so that eventually you'll be able to actually see this pop through when you're wearing it over the shoulder. So this is how she looks like. And this piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $14.99. $14.99. Look at the slouch. Oh, it's so good. Okay, next up, let's see, time check, 6:37. I think I'm okay on time. I actually don't think I am, but we're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, next up. We love sourcing this bag. Very hard to find it in this size. I love to start off by saying, if you love the look of a Kelly, an Hermes Kelly bag, this is a vintage Chanel version of that. It's a 1996 lambskin mini Kelly top handle, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Very interesting to see that this one has nice poofs to her still for the quilting. 24 karat gold plating. And then in terms of size, this is definitely smaller than a size 32 Hermes Kelly. I would put this in the ballpark of like a 25, but like shorter than a 25 as well. So I'll try it on so you can see what I mean, but there are a few different style or sizes that this bag comes in. This specific one is a little bit harder to find because it is a pretty popular size. So this bag, when she drops, this is the vintage Chanel 1996 lambskin mini Kelly top handle. This is going to drop at $29.99. $29.99. Next up, let's share the ruffle bag. So Beth loves her ruffles, which is why I shared the vintage Dior ruffle hobo with you if you saw that earlier. This is a Louis Vuitton ruffle hobo bag. Look at how cute this little design is. She's very Y2K, massive buckle detail, monogram canvas, and then the little ruffles on the edges of the vachetta bag. And she's made with gold champagne brass hardware. This is how she looks like on. Gorgeous crescent shape. And I just think that the ruffle design is what makes this like extra special. Very feminine leaning, very girly again, but with the Y2K because of that huge buckle design. And this piece, she is in excellent vintage condition. If you look at like the vachetta. She's extremely light. So this is a vintage Louis Vuitton Leonore shoulder hobo with her ruffle design. She's gonna drop at $18.99. $18.99. Next up, let's do, I have to do this bag. We've never found this style before. We love sourcing the horsebit, but we haven't found it in this east-west shape. It's a Gucci, it's called a 1955, but obviously it's not actually made in 1955. That's when the original design was made, but it's a horsebit east-west box calf shoulder bag. She has a very beautiful little chain that I will share. But right now I'll show her in her classic form. So you wear her as a shoulder bag, and then I'll get up close because they actually kept the vintage clasps that they made for Gucci back in the day, and they created it with this more modern design. So it's got a little horsebit detail on the edges, and then you have the horsebit logo in the middle. She is an east-west, very much giving like baguette vibes. I think that the style is going to be extremely classic, even like 5-10 years from now because of its shape and size. And I'll try it on, but here's the kicker. She also, this is how you can like truly elevate her. That strap can be removed. And then hold on, let me take her out. She does come with her Gucci dust bag. Oh, it's a toggle little monogram chain, curb link. And then, okay. I know I don't have too much time, but I do want to share. You can now wear this a few more ways. Obviously, you can also wear this as a clutch too. So if you don't even want to wear either of the straps, then by all means, use this as a clutch. Okay, hold on. Okay. Gorgeous. Gorgeous chain. This is a long chain, so you could wear it as a crossbody, but we found that if you even like twist, do a double twist of this chain, you can also wear it shorter, like so. So as a short chain. Anyways, I'm so excited to have this piece in our drop. This is the Gucci East West box calf shoulder chain bag. She's in excellent condition, and this is gonna drop at $20.99. $20.99. Okay, moving to the next piece. I'm gonna do this piece, and I'm gonna go quick with this piece because at this point, I've already said so many times, this is a great first Chanel bag for someone. It's a 2019 Chanel Black Caviar wallet on chain, the creme de la creme because it's caviar leather and with gold hardware. This is a piece made in excellent condition, by the way. It's a 2019, kind of similar to the other wallet on chain I shared. Wear this as a crossbody, wear as a long shoulder, wear as a double chain, wear as a clutch. So many different ways, but we love to source this. So if you have your eyes on this piece, feel free to snag it. And if you don't snag it too, it's totally fine because we will continue to source this because again, it's one of our most popular pieces for Chanel. When she drops, $28.99, $28.99. Okay, next up, let's do this beautiful Bottega Arco. It's a maxi intrecciato Arco flat bag. The size, so good. So she's the Arco tote. I love to source it. Typically we'll find it in like the super large maxi size, but this one is a perfect size for just like everyday essentials. She fits nicely over the shoulder, and she's also in this beautiful deep burgundy red. This is gonna drop at $9.99. $9.99. Next up, we have a rare Gucci Minaudier piece. And I'll start off by showing the interior because the interior, I get so excited when we find the bags that have that gold metallic. You kind of see it as a recurring theme for specifically vintage pieces back in the day in the design houses. They loved using like gold metallic leather for little Minaudiers or special pieces. This piece is a lizard rounded Minaudier clutch on chain. And then, okay, hold on. Let me close her up. Okay, little Minaudier lizard with a Gucci case lock frame, and then the hardware you can wear as a crossbody bag, and then you can obviously remove the chain and then wear her as a clutch. She's gonna drop at $10.99. $10.99. Next up, oh my goodness, So if you love the look of the Chanel Kelly I shared earlier, but you want it in a caviar and vertical stitch version, this is a 1995 vintage Chanel caviar Mademoiselle small Kelly top handle, black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Again, very similar in size to the small Kelly that I shared earlier. So wear her on the crook of the arm. You could obviously add a chain if you wanted to, but gorgeous piece, beautiful structure still. This is going to drop at $27.99. $27.99. Next up, this makes total sense that Beth would add this into her drop. So this is a woven leather 2019 Dior saddle belt bag. How cool is it that all of this is leather? So little leather throughout with like the leather fringe on the saddle, matte black hardware. So it's a great unisex piece as well. With the Dior strap, you could wear it over the chest like so. You could also wear it as like a cute little belt bag. You could also remove this. And then if you wanted to add like a little chain, we actually are going to add a chain. So if you want to wear it as more of a shoulder bag style, we're adding this generic chain for you so that you could actually use it as a little shoulder bag version. This is going to drop at $10.99. $10.99. Next up, this is called Naked Caviar. It's a 2001 vintage Chanel piece, and basically it's called Naked Caviar because there's no quilting. It's literally naked, and she's beautiful nude color with silver hardware. It's the Kelly chain tote style. Excellent size if you want to put a lot inside of your bag. Not necessarily like a laptop, but iPad and your Kindle. And then this piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $22.99. $22.99. Am I still on live? Please let me know if I'm still on live. I wonder what's going on with Instagram Live. So next up, we have this Louis Vuitton pochette. It's a pretty exciting piece to have in our drop because, thank you. Look at the zipper. How cool is that zipper design? Have you ever seen a zipper that does that? Like it's got that almost chevron zipper look to it. It's called the Moon Pochette, a little cadena Louis Vuitton lock with the vachetta wristlet. So yeah, I just love the little zipper pull. It's so cool. This piece can fit your phone, by the way. She's gonna drop at $14.99. $14.99 for the Louis Vuitton monogram Moon Pochette. Also the first time we've ever sourced this bag. Okay, next up, 1996 vintage Chanel caviar extra large logo turn lock tote bag, black caviar leather with the diamond quilting, and then the massive 24 karat gold plated extra large logo turn lock. You can wear her simply as a shoulder bag, and then it's a pretty big size, so fit your iPad inside of here, throw in your AirPods Max, your makeup bag, hand sanitizer. It also has pockets on both sides of this bag, and then you have the main interior, and then the turn lock is actually a functional turn lock, so that's how you open and close the bag. So this piece, when she drops, she's gonna drop at $25.99. $25.99. Next up, we have the beautiful vintage Prada soft nappa hobo. So it's nappa lambskin leather, and then you have the Prada logo embossed over here, and then it's almost supposed to look like there's a pocket, and that's why I like this design because it's not actually a pocket. It's just kind of like meant to be a little fun play on it. It's a long strap, so you can wear it with like your chunkier items. And this bag, when she drops, this is gonna drop at $629. $629. Next up, let's do. Ooh, I have this exact bag in my collection. If you do want to twin with me, it's a bag that it's one of my oldest Chanel bags that I've had in my collection. So I've had this for maybe 3, almost 4 years now. It's a 1993 vintage Chanel caviar double-sided turn lock tote. The reason I added this bag to my collection a few years ago is because technically it's 2 bags in one. So you get literally 2 bags for this piece. You get the beautiful turn lock logo with a 24 karat gold plating, and then it's a pocket, but then you also get this pocket front tote with the CC stitched, and it's a timeless logo. So it kind of just depends. Like what way you prefer to wear it. And a lot of times I wore it with the turn lock, but there were days where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna switch it up and then use it with the CC logo. Pretty spacious piece. I wouldn't recommend it as like a work bag because this one is more of a smaller size tote, but if you want to use it for like every day to fit like your iPad at least, absolutely. So this bag is born in 1993 and she's gonna drop at $22.99. $22.99. And then, oh, Mrs. Ash, all the bags that I'm sharing right now, they're literally gonna drop in exactly 10 minutes. Exactly 10 minutes on fashionica.com. The link is in my bio, actually. So if you go to my bio, you'll be able to see our website, fashionica.com. There's a page on the website that says the bag drop. Nothing is available right now. In 10 minutes, all of the bags will drop on that exact page. So hopefully that helps. But this piece, we have a vintage Loewe anagram suede shoulder bag. The color is a beautiful, how do you describe this? Like a warm, dark sage, kind of like a mixture of green and gray together. And then it also has black leather accents and then gold hardware. She's a great pochette size. I love a good suede bag. I will always continue to source suede because it's one of my favorite textures. And also Beth loves her suede bags too, which is why it's in her drop. This is going to drop at $579. $579. Moving to the next piece, let's do, I'm gonna grab this vintage Chanel bag next. So this is a 1998 resin wood vintage Chanel caviar top handle bag. So beautiful caviar black leather with the CC stitched in the middle. And then this design, it is meant to look like wood, entirely resin. And then this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. You do have very spacious interior with organized compartments as well, like 3 compartments. And then that middle one is a zipped one. So you can keep your wallet inside of there nice and secure. And this piece, when she drops, this is the 1998 vintage Chanel caviar wood tote bag, and she's gonna drop at $18.99. $18.99. Next up, do let's do this Chanel piece. Ultra rare. A 1995 ultra rare Chanel lambskin mini square flap. So, what makes this ultra rare? A couple of things. First off, it's got that like framed Diana like design to it. A lambskin leather, beautiful red, and then with 24 karat gold plated hardware. So, what actually makes this an ultra rare piece is the size because it's a mini square flap, and then the chain. This chain is meant to look like a double chain, but it's actually just one chain that's kind of like welded together to be like a little bracelet bag. Beautiful piece that can fit your phone inside of here. This is also from my favorite year by Chanel, 1995. This bag, when she drops the ultra rare Chanel 1995 lambskin mini square flap with 24 karat gold plating, this is going to drop at $28.99. $28.99. And yes, Jazz, Beth loves her red bags. Today's color story is crazy. We have red, browns, the chocolate, the creams. I think you've seen it. You've seen it. I'll do a full story again, and I'll post it so you can see all of the bags together. Next up, vintage Fendi Zucchino coated canvas, a little mini pochette. Coated canvas is great, especially if you want to use it as like an everyday bag because she's pretty durable for coated canvas. Chocolate brown leather with the gold hardware, and then simply wear her as like a little bracelet pouch. This style reminds me of the vintage Bottega that I shared earlier too. So if you kind of like that like bracelet pochette style that can still fit your phone, make it an everyday, make it like a travel bag too because it's lightweight, this piece is a great option. She's gonna drop at $449. $449. Okay, you guys, we have 7 minutes before all the bags drop. 7 minutes, and I think we're doing great on time. I think. We have the vintage Gucci boat or not pochette, boat tote bag. Also a coated canvas monogram, chocolate brown leather with a kind of like creamy contrast stitching. And she's a cutie like mini year tote style. So don't think it's going to be like a work bag because it's kind of meant to be like just throw it over the shoulder and then fit your Kindle and then maybe like the biggest thing, an iPad inside of here. And then let me share, she also has a zip top closure as well. She's gonna drop at $429. $429. Next up, let's do a classic vintage Chanel lambskin turnlock mini full flap. It's a piece made in 1989, by the way. Black lambskin leather. You can wear her a number of ways. This is the mini size of the classic full flaps. Let me actually pull the chain too so you can see how long it can get. You can fit your phone inside of here too. So although she is mini, she is mighty, where you can fit the Pro Max inside of here. And then, oh yes, all of these bags are literally going to drop in 5 minutes exactly on FashionNica.com. So FashionNica.com is the site to go to. It's all going to drop in 5 minutes. Over 60 bags I think we have in today's bag drop. So yeah, feel free if you're interested. We also have tons of photos and modeling photos as well. If you look at the modeling photos at the very end of each listing, you can kind of get a good idea of like the sizing. Even if you're not gonna you're not ready to buy a bag, it's always helpful during your designer journey when you're starting to add bags to your collection. Okay, crossbody. You could also double chain her too. So pull this chain, and then now you could wear her. She has a hidden CC, by the way. Love when a Chanel has a hidden CC in the inner flap. You can also wear it as, you can wear it a few other ways, but I think because we're, getting a little short on time, I'll show you the second way, but everything in the middle. So wear as a double chain, crossbody, long shoulder, short shoulder bag. This piece, when she drops, she is a piece made in 1989, and she's gonna drop at $26.99. $26.99. 4 minutes before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Next up, a classic Louis Vuitton mini chain pochette bag. Very classic piece. They actually still sell this in store at Louis Vuitton. This is the vintage version. I love that it has the lobster clasp because you can kind of swoop it over a larger bag. Think like a big Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and then you could wear it as a bag charm or use this on its own too. So this bag, when she drops, this is going to drop at $489. $489. And then next up, another bag that they still sell in store. This is the vintage version, a vintage Louis Vuitton monogram mini speedy HL. So you could wear her as a little bracelet. I see a lot of people like to also get like the Louis Vuitton straps where you could then wear as a crossbody bag. So you absolutely are able to. And then always exciting when we can share that this piece still has the zipper pull, because like 90% of the resale market has the zipper pull pulled off. It was kind of like a defect for when Louis Vuitton made this. So it's pretty rare to find it with the zipper pull still intact. So this piece, oh, also for anyone who ends up snagging this, make sure that you pull it from the metal part, not the vachetta part. Fun fact. $7.99 is how much she's going to drop at. $7.99. Next up we have, this is going to be a piece I highly recommend if you want a Chanel bag that, one, can fit a good amount of things, and then she's still like at that under 1500 mark. So this is a vintage Chanel caviar timeless CC tote bag. Beautiful CC logo, and then she was born in the year 2000. She can still fit as a shoulder bag. She's got the nice caviar like slouchiness to her, by the way, and she's gonna drop at $10.99. $10.99. Okay, 2 minutes before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. So I'm gonna go slightly quicker. Next up, we have vintage Chanel suede. She's suede, you guys. So it's a piece made in 1998. Beautiful micro suede with a 24 karat gold plated hardware on her. She's an excellent size, especially if you want to transition from day into nighttime. You will still be able to get your phone inside of here too. And she's kind of got like that trapezoidal full flap style to her, but love the fact that she is black suede. And this piece, when she drops this 1998 vintage Chanel micro suede turnlock flat bag, she's going to drop at $22.99. $22.99. Oh, bar stuff. Isn't that crazy how that works out? Every time we find like a specific year, that's always how it ends up being. Okay, next piece. We have 1 minute before all the bags drop. Okay, so all the bags are gonna drop in exactly, oh no, not yet, actually. Okay, yeah, 1 minute before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. A Chanel 2002 olivey gray suede shopping tote, turnlock closure, ruthenium hardware. You wear her one of two ways. You can either wear her on the arm, or it also comes with this detachable strap, so wear it as a shoulder bag. And this piece is going to drop at $12.99. $12.99. And then the final bag before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Oh, the street chic Boston bag. Excellent bag if you love your Labubus or your bag charms. But she also has her own little bag charms with her. This is the street chic vintage Dior 2002 Boston. And it also comes with her little charm that is removable. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. I also love the shape. It's slightly east-west Boston style, a flat base, so it's gonna sit upright too. And then you can fit a lot inside of this piece as well. This bag, when she drops, this is gonna drop at $7.99. $7.99. And it is officially 7 p.m., meaning all the bags are literally gonna spill out onto the website right now. So feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested in snagging any of the pieces. And this is now my cue to take a really quick water break before I chat some more. Okay. So if you're just hopping on to Instagram, literally right now, all the bags just dropped on FashionNica.com. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But let me take a quick drink before we figure out if they actually have dropped. Bags have not dropped?
Oh, yeah.
Bags have dropped?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. Every time, 7 p.m., our heart races, guys. I know your heart is racing too, so we'll just collectively have our heart racing all together. All the bags have officially dropped on fashionica.com. It's going to be in the bag drop section, so feel free to head over to the bag drop section if you're interested. And again, I think I'll just do like a really quick summary before I continue. Don't think you need a password when it drops. Correct. Yeah, Jazz. No need for a password. So basically the password is for a sneak peek. So for our email subscribers, they basically get like a sneak peek password that can enter them into the website so they can at least see the photos, details, literally everything, like all of the listing details. They just aren't available yet. But it's basically like you'll get to see the product listings before anyone else. So if you do want to get like an email sneak peek, we send out one email a week that has all of that information. And it's just been something that a lot of people have requested. So we love to share it with you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna some more water break actually. Thank you, Dr. Girl. I appreciate it. What is like everyone's favorite bag? And then I'll also like do our game that we typically play each week. We love to guess like what is the first bag that gets snagged. So yeah, feel free to guess away in the comments too. And then I'll also think about it as well. Okay. Bye guys. Okay. So with that said, yeah, let me know what your favorite bag is. And if there is a bag that did get snagged that you were trying to get, please feel free to let me know in the comments too. I say this every single live, but it really does help us when we're sourcing because I want to make sure that the bags that we're sourcing are bags that you guys have been looking for. My favorite thing about this job is the sourcing and also like the curation of it. I love getting to tell stories about these pieces that otherwise typically wouldn't be told and like the history behind it. So I hope you know there's a lot of love and thought that goes into these curations. And this was a very, very special drop. Shout out to Beth as well for helping curate today's bag drop theme. And then, okay, Fendi baguettes. Amanda, I got the cat. Oh my God, for your 40th too? Congratulations, Amanda. Hello, excellent bag to ring in your 40th birthday. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much for your support, Amanda, and congratulations. And I hope you can talk about that story too that I shared earlier. But if you don't know what the story is, it's okay. If you head over to the listing for the Birkin that you purchased, then you'll be able to see the story in full detail there too. Okay, with that said, I'm going to grab my laptop and then I will do some shout outs. And then I also have an announcement that we will announce if you know what the announcement is. Okay, let me see. So I'm heading over to FashionNica.com. Again, the bags just dropped a few moments ago. So if you are interested, feel free to look at photos or modeling photos as well. Okay, with that said, so first off, I will share our beautiful theme for today's drop. It's the textile theme. So for Beth's bag drop, it's Beth's birthday this week, and she helps me curate every single week for these theme drops. We collaborate every single week together to really give you a beautiful color story for this week's theme. It was months in the making. It's the textile theme. So think unique fabrics, different materials. Truly think of like these special bags as almost like one-off limited edition pieces, because a lot of these are so hard to find on the resale market. Okay, with that said, let me share what bags are up for grabs, and then afterwards, I'm going to do some shout outs. So, first bag up for grabs, the 2014, the iridescent caviar small classic double flat bag. She is up for grabs. The 2000, oh my gosh, the 2021, the pearl crown Chanel clutch with the little pearl bracelet. She is up for grabs. Oh my gosh. Malian, I literally am gonna guess that bag. I wonder if you got it exactly at 7, because so many people asked about that bag today. Next up, the rare caviar Chanel mini Paris flat bag. She's up for grabs. Oh my gosh, the lizard. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised with this. The ultra rare lizard Gucci Kelly bamboo top handle piece. Really surprised about this piece. I don't believe there's any on the resale market too. So that one is a very rare one. Okay, next up, the look, Kevin's bag. Oh my god, should we tell him? The Loewe olive suede medium puzzle bag. The naked Chanel Kelly chain tote bag is also up for grabs. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna do some shout outs right now. I'm gonna guess the Totoro, because again, that was the one that we got so many questions about. So the first bag that got snagged was, hold on, Alice. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. Alice. First off, Alice snagged a piece of jewelry today. She grabbed we also started sourcing vintage jewelry. So I'm going to shout out Alice. She got the Dior drop earrings. If you look at our jewelry section, you'll see there's a few jewelry pieces that are up for grabs. Congratulations, Alice. Thank you so much for your support. Julia, hello. Julia got a very rare bag. The ultra rare vintage Fendi lizard trimmed zucchino mother of pearl baguette bag. Congratulations, Julia. DM, nice to see you as well. DM got the Loewe, the suede anagram shoulder bag, the beautiful like olivey gray one. Amanda, we talked. Miss Amanda got the ultra rare Hermes Margiela 2000 khaki togo ritorne Birkin 35. I am going to miss that bag so much, and I can't wait for it to now be sent over to an Hermes collector who can continue its story. Jessica. Jessica got the Bottega. You're gonna match with Beth because she has the exact bag. She got the Bottega Veneta Intrecciato pochette. Congratulations, Jessica. Serzina got the vintage Chanel, the gorgeous caviar extra large logo turn lock tote. Mitchell got the Chanel lambskin, the turn lock full flap, beautiful vintage Chanel piece. Kelly got the, we're bag twins, Kelly, the Hermes cargo picotin. I will continue to source the Hermes cargo picotin, I promise. Marianne got the Marianne. I feel like a lot of people were trying to snag that tonight. The limited edition Loewe Studio Ghibli My Neighbor Totoro tote bag. Congrats. Also, after I leave Instagram Live, I posted an Instagram story. I basically asked this community like some fun facts or kind of like tips and tricks of how to snag a bag quickly. I feel like that's really helpful, and I don't typically like post that. So I'll share more details too. But if you go on the Instagram story after I hop off live, you'll be able to see some like tips and tricks to snagging bags. Okay, so Laura got the East West Gucci with the gorgeous chain. Nayla, I have no idea how you were able to do this, but at exactly 7:01, Nayla got 2 bags in today's drop. She got the Gucci Small Joy tote, and she got the vintage Fendi coated canvas pochette. Congratulations, thank you so much. Kia got the, oh, Kia, oh my god. Kia. Okay, if you're watching, congratulations. She got the ultra rare Chanel, the chocolate one, the camellia, the one that I begged Beth not to drop today. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Congratulations, Kia. I just need to like cry through this. Congrats, Kia. Thank you for your support. I hope you love her. The ultra rare embroidered Chanel small classic camellia flap bag. Okay. Again, I just have to like rip off the band-aid. Stephanie got the limited edition, the Loewe Calcifer Mini Flamenco. Gabriella, she got the ultra rare Fendi brown, the one that's the beaded, the lizard, the crystal, the mini mama baguette bag. Rachel, hi, nice to see you, Rachel. Rachel got the vintage Louis Vuitton, the mini pochette. Gonzal got the Gucci, the embellished box leather clutch with, wait, hold on. What is this one? Did I share this? Okay, I don't even, Gonzal. Hi, hello. You are eyeing a bag that I'm trying to figure out. Which one was this? Was there like a surprise bag that like landed in the shop? Okay, Ghazal, congratulations. Thank you for your support. You got the Gucci chain embellished box leather clutch with card holder. You guys, I'm like drawing a blank. Which one? This isn't the top handle, right? Did I talk about this one? Please let me know. But congratulations, Ghazal. Thank you so much. Kamal got the Quixie Festival. Very hard bag to source. I hear you if you are trying to snag that. We have gotten requests to snag this piece, but obviously since it's a piece that was never even sold in the US, a little bit harder to source, but I have noted that we should continue to. Okay, Ina got the Bordeaux vintage Chanel Diana flat bag. Anjum got, another rare Chanel, the mini bijou square flap. Catherine got your twinning with Olivia Rodrigo. She got the vintage Fendi pony hair mama baguette. Juliana got the Prada, the soft nappa sport hobo. Gabby got the vintage Chanel, the chocolate brown turnlock Kelly bag. Hanem got the vintage Hermes, the 1993 Box Kelly 32. Sneakda got the Bottega Veneta, the gorgeous maxi intrecciato Arco flat bag in the cutie size. Blair got the Fendi wool, the knitted little shoulder bag, the baguette with all the cute little flowers on it. Giotti, I love your name. Giotti got the Chanel, the 2019, the black caviar wallet on chain. Marcus got the ultra rare, the 1995, the gorgeous like mini square flap that is like Diana-esque with the rare double chain. Monique got the Bottega Veneta, the embossed, the super rare embossed small hobo. Kosal got the rare, there were so many rare bags today, you guys. The rare Chanel lambskin mini Kelly top handle. Taylor, I feel like there were so many rare bags. I guess that makes sense. Again, Beth loves her rare bags. Taylor, she got the vintage Chanel, the 1995 Mademoiselle Caviar Kelly top handle. Rachel got the Chanel 1993, we're back twins, Rachel, the double-sided caviar turnlock Chanel tote. Rosemarie got the 2018, the olive green chevron Chanel caviar wallet, or chevron Chanel calfskin crumpled wallet on chain. Nargle got the rare vintage Fendi, the lizard beaded roll tote. Kristen got the rare Gucci, the chocolate box calf turnlock handle bag. Gia got the vintage Louis Vuitton, the monogram mini speedy. Esther got the moon pochette, the one that has that really unique zipper detail. Katie got the Leonore, the vintage Louis Vuitton Leonore with the ruffle hobo design on it. Carolyn got the vintage Chanel, excellent price point. Oh my god, the vintage Chanel, the 2000 caviar timeless tote bag. Okay, hold on. Oh, the Athena got the little vintage Celine, the acetate logo nylon mini tote. Jewel, so nice to see you. Oh my God, Jewel got the 2019 the woven Dior saddle bag. Alexandra got Kevin's favorite bag of the night, the Loewe suede olive medium puzzle. Roots got the vintage Chanel, the 1996 lambskin turnlock vanity. And last but not least, Sophia, she got the Chanel 2015 red caviar mini square flat bag. Okay, you guys, that is today's bag drop. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed today's theme. If you're still watching, I actually have a little announcement. So tomorrow we actually have some special guests in tomorrow's auction. So, the auction tomorrow. If you have Whatnot, we are going to be auctioning a few bags starting at $1. I think in total we have 40 pieces. The theme is still very much the Beth bag drop theme. So textiles, very similar color story today. So if you weren't able to snag a bag you were trying to snag today, maybe there's something in tomorrow's auction. But it's going to be on Whatnot. Make sure you what is it, follow us on Whatnot, so then you can just get notified of when we go on live. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and you'll see a couple of special guests. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you liked